What's up? I'm sleepy. I've been sleepy all day. I took some medication this morning, so I'm a little sleepy. A little sleepy, even. Let me go announce that I'm live. On the websites. I can also launch the game. Whoa, that's a little loud. Maybe something like that.
She knows not what the curse may be.
Uh-oh. I didn't think it was just gonna go right in.
And so she weaveth steadily.
Hold on, I'm just gonna close that. I don't wanna get right into it, you know? I hadn't opened it before. Live now. Playing TR-49. Do I have my microphone on? Yes, it is. Is it the correct microphone? Because I should usually check. I gotta check that every now and then. God, what can I do for? What can I like put on a background music or something just while I'm? I hate it being in silence. I'm like struggling to think of a video game. What's a video game? Got one. Oh, my fucking water isn't full. I'm gonna go get that. Be right back. I've been playing Blueprints, which is the soundtrack that you're listening to right now. And my God, I really like it. I thought about playing it. I actually thought about streaming it near its release time. But I decided against it because, you know, I was hearing, I wouldn't say mixed things about the game. Well, obviously there are some people who hated it, but I was just hearing that it's extremely, extremely long. And not long necessarily in terms of runtime, but just it's a process. And you gotta go through the whole process. And I thought that sounds okay. That's not a bad thing necessarily, but not very good for a stream. And now that I'm playing it, I think that's true. Probably not good for a stream. But I feel like I had, well, it might be too early to say. I've got 15 hours logged, 14 hours logged, And so far, I'm adoring it. What the hell is my hair doing right here? What is it ever doing? But yeah, I'm really, really liking it. I tried not to pass judgment on it for the first few hours, just because I hear, it's a trust the process kind of game. And I might even be speaking too soon when I'm saying that I'm enjoying it a lot, and I find the pace at which things are unfolding, for me, has been very good. I've enjoyed it. It's got, without, I won't speak any spoilers. What did I say to my friend? It's got a lot of these really great moments in the game where stuff just sort of lines up in a perfect way, and you make a connection in your brain, basically because of an accident. Something happened that is almost completely luck-based, and it causes these two disparate things in your brain to connect, and you go, oh, I wonder if that's related to this, and you go and you figure it out and you unlock something. The game is full of moments like that, and by full of it, I mean they can come few and far between. They're not going to happen in every single run, but they will happen regularly enough that like you're pleased. Thank you for the Prime Gaming subscription, Frey. How are you? I'm just yapping about blueprints while I've just been waiting for people to come in before I start the actual game, because I booted it up and it went straight into a little little cutscene kind of thing. So I'm like, I need to actually kill time. I can't sit on the menu screen. But long story short, Blueprints is very much my kind of game. I'm really, really enjoying it. Frey's still freaking out over Ubisoft. Yeah. I feel sorry for you. I feel shame for you. I have not been a Ubisoft fan since I was in middle school. I'm fortunate enough that I kind of got out of there when the getting was good. I was a big Assassin's Creed fan in middle school, and I kind of immediately fell off that train after Brotherhood. Not that it wasn't, the game didn't, or the series didn't fall off immediately after Brotherhood. I just fell off of it, and I did miss out on I think some great titles like Black Flag, which is not being remade anymore because Ubisoft, or Ubisoft if you're French, just fucking blows. Yeah, I think between, call me a weeb, call me whatever you like. Call me whatever you like. But like, and I'm not saying Japanese companies are better, they fuck shit up all the time. But like, I grew up, the American companies that I adored during my teenage years were Ubisoft and Bethesda, and they just like they have let me down over and over and over again for 10 years. So did I say American? If I said American, I didn't mean American. Also, I'm looking over at my monitor because I'm just checking the time, and it's now 10 minutes, so I'm going to get into the game. That's why I was talking out of the side of my eye for that whole spiel. Anyway, like, who else did I like? I have lost all faith in Bethesda. I've lost all faith in Ubisoft. Although I think Assassin's Creed still puts out some good games periodically. But not games for me. All right. I'm gonna turn off the Blueprints music. What a good game. I kind of wish I were playing Blueprints right now. Also, I see that the Black Flag remake was only delayed and not canceled. Well, that's nice. That way it can get canceled next time they do a round of cancellations. Please tell me if the audio is too loud. It feels kind of loud to me, but I don't think it is.
She knows not what the curse may be. And so she weaveth steadily. And little other care hath she.
It's louder than me? Okay.
Abby? Abby? Are you there? Can you hear me?
Slightly? Okay, I turned it down slightly. Let me know if that was too much.
Abby? Are you there? Come on, Abby, make contact. Come on.
I can hear you.
Oh, excellent. It works. My name's Liam. First up, Abby, can you tell me where you are? Come on, damn it, before they find us.
I'm waiting for a moment to pause. Now it's a little low. Okay. I can split the difference.
Talk to me, damn it.
Liam's getting impatient, though.
This is, some kind of cellar. It's dark, I can't really see.
Dark? Alright, I'll put through some more power.
He's doing the same thing we're doing in chat, just with light level instead of audio.
There, how's that?
Was that a little too much light?
Better.
Tell me what you can see.
There's a machine. It looks old. It's made of... What even is this stuff? It's like dinosaur plastic.
Formaldehyde resin. Is it working?
I'm gonna press tab.
Abby, talk to me.
Oh, sorry, I forgot. I'm playing with my toy.
Abby.
I can't press space right now, so... Hold on.
Power's spiking up here. Did something happen?
I typed in ub. By the way, I know very little about this game except what the trailer
Abby.
and the ARG stuff has said. Hey, that's my name.
I'm alright. The screen lit up, but it's not good. I can't read it. It's gibberish.
Oh, that's bad. That's really bad.
TR-49, okay. So I have to say, okay, he's not pestering me right now, so I can talk about this game. This is an Inkle game. It's got like a lot of voice acting. That's a first for Inkle. They've had little tidbits here and there, but the way Inkle dialogue works usually makes it pretty hard to voice act. But John Ringgold did it, the madman. And so what I understand about this game is that it's a...
Talk to me.
Liam, chill out.
Aren't there any instructions?
This place is made out of vacuum tubes and relays, so no instructions.
No instructions. Okay, well, hold on. I've got a device. I've got a device of sorts. And they've been doing some really...
Something obvious.
Okay. They've been doing some very interesting... There we go. That's the name of the game. Doing some interesting ARG stuff promoting this game that's very cool that I don't really get, but it's like a code-breaking database game. Sort of reminds me of Her Story, except with like an Enigma machine kind of thing. Let's try this.
Hey, don't rush. Don't want you to break anything.
I don't want to break anything either. What? I just broke something.
What's this? Why is this in here?
Calderly needed to train the machine to think. He fed it whatever he could find.
Also, it's kind of about AI, but no AI was used in the creation of this game.
So
It's not
one
really
person
about AI.
built all this.
2.
John Ingalls'
Cecil
uncle,
Calderly and his wife Beatrice.
allegedly. How many corns? Lasks. No. It's amazing that I can like parse it. Oh, there it is. How could any of us ever really know? Perhaps the something I've encountered. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing, so I'm just gonna do stuff. Let's do. I can load previous.
Okay, that did something.
What? What did what?
But listen, make sure you're keeping track of what you find. You could get lost in this thing.
Okay, I'm not... I might run into some problems here because... if you don't know this about me, my desk space between my monitor and my keyboard is like all sticky notes, but right now Blueprints is kind of eating up a lot of the real estate. So, okay, I'm just gonna... LE-57. That takes me...
So Alice, that's Calderly's daughter.
Right.
Note appended 1999. Title be hacked. Psi 50. I'm sorry, Father, I left. Break code. I picked up this book at the flea market and you were inside. It's a facsimile of you in your lock's entries dated 49.
Half this entry is corrupted. It looks deliberate. Like it's been hidden.
I think the machine's trying to protect itself against strangers. We need to try to understand what's here.
Came
It's
back
the
defeated
sources
into
that
the
matter.
machine.
If we can make sense of the sources inside the machine,
And this time I found a
Then we can
message
get
that
it
you left for
working.
me right away.
get control of it. So record any titles you find.
Recording the titles of sources. Okay.
This is a book. I mean, the screen is showing me like a log entry about a book. Why is it doing that?
This machine was built to understand things that no one else can understand. To find meaning where meaning is obscure. In German war codes originally, then other things. And the way it does it is by eating books.
Eating books. Oh, I click on them with my mouse.
This is the title that goes with this code.
I was like, how do I interact with this? Got it.
Break code.
There we go. Okay.
I got one. I got a name.
Good.
And, okay, this is weird, but the text, it's clearing up.
He had believed that the machine could benefit humankind, but the longer it ran, the clearer it became that humankind stood forever on the line, with those in the front taking the largest share. So, to put all the value in a single place was to starve those who could never reach the
My mouse is just going to be on screen. Sorry.
If you can identify which codes relate to which titles,
CC.
then we can start to build up a picture.
So
of
I
what's
need
here.
the second half of the CC code. Probably 49.
So, the work begins in earnest.
Interesting. He advises caution. Scientific approach. I disagree. Whoa. Pemberton 1900 bids us to understand the universe as the surface of a pool. We must stand.
There's a face in the glass.
Just another kind of recording. Don't get distracted.
I did get distracted by that. Sorry, Liam. You're the one distracting me, though.
So, we're mapping out its mind, is that it?
Making sense of it, one title at a time.
QL.
Do you know where you are?
No.
The
You're in
concept is
crypt of
mind-boggling,
Manchester
right?
Cathedral. It's been bricked up for years and now it's in ruins. But the machine that was built down there is still going.
I don't consider myself very good at this kind of game.
How did
but
it get down here?
You've
We'll
been
see
down
where it
there
goes.
for a while, Abby.
How do you know?
Right, I'd rather be anywhere. Anywhere but here.
I know. Me too.
The robot is bricked up. Yeah. The robot's bricked up. Bricked up in the basement. Okay, so QL, what if I did this?
It might help if I
Oh.
knew what I was looking for.
A book. We're here to find a book.
Did that do it? No. Is it 1915 or 1918? It keeps changing on me. There we go. It was 18. It got corrupted for a second. QL 18. Is that like a coin? Title.
There's a title right here. Academicalist's Journal,
Academicalists?
Issue 1. Academicalist's Journal, Issue 1.
I don't know how Abby made this connection here. Besides maybe that's just what I had.
How did that happen?
Associations. That's how this machine works.
Okay.
There isn't a code here.
The codes aren't random. They're based on the source that was fed in. Hopefully you can figure out where to look next.
What is that name? Quentin? Quentin Lemarchant. So that's Quentin Lemarchant 18. That's why this is the code. Okay. I'm following. What is alt? Was known as, oh, maybe AJ? Let's try that. I just accidentally made it Z. AJ, 2 years after Lemarchant died, which would be 26, because I can see his tombstone in the background. It's giving, this is so giving her story. This would be,
Academicalist Journal, issue 1.
yeah. This is issue number 2.
The text, it's clearing. How does it know?
I've come to the home of rational thought. Let's begin with a
The Church of the Rampaging Christ.
Better note this title down. Academicalist's Journal, issue 2. Academicalist's Journal, issue 2.
Is not QL. Okay. Welcome to the home. Okay. Alchemy, Wicca, ley lines. Words are chemical elements seeking to bond. Even better, we pare back reality's flesh to find the stony truth inside. An annual investigation of everything weird and broken and strong. I stumbled upon issue 2 some time ago under the obvious code. Others have crept in from dark places since. Now I have issue 1, which we were just at. Insane already. But even a dog's ears prick in a thunderstorm. Quentin Lamarchante's Revisions was destroyed C-89 by a monster from the Church of the Rampaging Christ. The claim that the Frenchman published again even as he lay dying. So if I do tab, well, I should click on these things actually. Revisions.
Another title. Revisions.
That's by Quentin.
Revisions.
If I go to Quentin Lamarchant
This
89.
is stupid. I don't know what I'm doing.
No.
You'll get there, don't worry. You're the right person for this.
As he lay dying was 24. He died in 24.
Done this before, have I?
I should think so.
Okay. Kendrick? Kendrick wrote this book? Dad, you would have loved this one. Oh, user Alice again. Okay. That's just who adds the note to the book. Got it. It's as bonkers as a catfish. I read a book I should not have read. Now my ideas are not my own. They grip me. Published by Lamarchante's widow after he died aged 68. She claims his notes will allow him upon his return to continue his discoveries uninterrupted. But the fevered ideas here inspired Professor Kendrick, PK, that's a new author, both in his fiction and his academic shift. This is your type of game. Frey, if you want to stop watching and play, it's like $6. So you do not have to stay in the audience. If you want to keep yourself unspoiled, go buy it or go wishlist it for $6. And you're not obligated to be here. Yeah, it's on Steam. It might be on other platforms. I would look at Inkle's socials to see what other platforms it's at on. Okay. Issue 16 is a title. That took me to Farad's Game by Zarina Kwan. Percival was a philatelist. He wished for more time to build his collection, so he dabbled in dark arts without introspection. He wanted hours. He's now a clock. I love this. It says load previous, but that was not my previous. Okay, one pet peeve I have is that the X button doesn't work. Does this go here?
Academicalist's Journal, issue 2.
I don't think so.
Revisions.
No, this was published when he died.
Revisions.
I have to go back. I'm moving around a bit.
The occurrence of DMEs will not be measured from historical information, only inferred. Plotting revision events and computing the correlation coefficient, a startling result emerges.
The text is clearing again.
Okay.
The final version was destroyed. It is mentioned in issue 1. Wow. So from the draft, they feed it to the machine so that it will produce, the machine will produce whatever Lemarchand didn't write or was going to have written. Interesting. So this is
I've seen a few entries with this same symbol at the top.
psi.
Oh yeah? Well, kind of simple.
It's the letter psi.
I don't know, it's Greek or something?
Yeah, it's
Like
psi.
a three-pronged fork? That's the core archive.
The core.
Those entries form the spine of the machine.
Okay.
And
Elaborate.
the rest of it all? Is that the lungs and stuff?
I don't know. General intelligence. Grist for the mill of the brain.
Okay. The occurrence of DMEs. Well, I guess, hold on.
Academicalist Journal, issue 2.
That seems not right. QL-24 is this thing. This letter is a symbol in quantum physics that quantum physics uses to represent a wave function. Interesting. The Greek language uses it to represent the sound ps. Like the sound that you tell a cat. Ps, 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 ps. Okay, this might be easier than using the keys. So I'm gonna do that, but from now on. But I first need PK
Academicalist Journal,
16.
issue 16. Academicalist Journal, issue 16.
No, okay. It covers PK-32. New author Silverton, note appended by Cecil.
Academicalist Journal, issue 2.
I don't think that's gonna.
Academicalist Journal.
Just I don't want to keep making her say shit. Look at this smug fucker. Kendrick's first publication on dark matter and its perception is heavy, intense, reminiscent of Silverton's 1929 work. Do I have Silverton's name? Do I have his full name, that is? I think the red dot means it's not confirmed yet. Church of the Rampaging Christ destroyed his last book. Pemberton. Here's Silverton. Beatrice was married to Cecil. Alice. Okay. Whoa. We get little sketches here. The editor knew. Kendrick. But I don't know Silverton's name. Okay. So I can't jump to Silverton 29. I'm gonna Fuck it, I'm getting the notes out. I'm gonna get these so confused. I'm gonna be putting Silverton 29 into my blueprints safes for weeks. Being, what is this code? I should not play multiple code games at the same time. Okay.
I can read it now. Some of it, anyway.
This book, with a certain title, is Kendrick's first. The titles are reference to JA-13, not to dark matter. Story's alright, angry, things keep going missing, being Stoleg. Kendrick at 47 seems to know for certain the path he's on. See the reviews of this year's novel? There's a sequel the year later. Well, I'll hop back there.
I cannot fix on the hour, the spot, or the look.
Pride and Prejudice.
It is too long ago. I was in the middle before I knew that I had begun.
So, this thing is a code-breaking machine.
It was built to break German war codes in 1943. It's much more than that now.
I think that's the voice of Hamish from Highland Song. Pride and Prejudice is JA-13.
Time and temporality.
That might be PK-36.
Time and temporality.
How do I hop back to the previous one I was at? Load previous takes me to PR for some reason.
Alright then. Give me the code with book rafter and I'll get it.
We only know the title.
We don't know the code.
End piece.
End piece.
You don't know the code. What good is that?
The name's all we've got. Even knowing that, it's more than we're supposed to know.
I wonder if we're gonna learn how we know that.
End piece.
End piece.
Who wrote End piece?
I don't know.
He sounds sad. Or defeated.
You don't know much, do you? Can't you just look it up?
No.
Frey, have you played Her Story? I don't suppose it's this.
End piece.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
End piece.
Sorry.
Time and temporality? Time and temporality.
Her Story is sort of similar to this game in that you're just navigating a database that is pretty bad to use.
All right then.
PK. Let me go back to PK-36. I quite like it.
Stood before her lover and knew in a moment of clarity like white glass that she was making a mistake.
Yeah.
And she turned. And in that moment,
It's a reference to Sense and Sensibility. Not Sense and
Been right, I can
Sensibility.
read it
Pride
now.
and Prejudice.
Great.
There was a sequel a year after. This one's broken. Chaser to PK-36. Rivalries, betrayals, no one gets what they deserve, and they never forget it. Kendrick is said to have been inspired by AT-59. It was said that this novel was the moment Emma Mayfleur fell in love with Kendrick, probably why his third took him longer to write. I need additional logs in order to do that. Okay, well I can get back to PK-36 from here. Let's see AT-59. The Idylls of the King. My My favorite mountain goat song. Had to show Idles of the King to the machine. Talks like nothing mattered. I have to show it weight and heft and passion, the way a word can be wielded. So this was early, or pretty early on. LE-47. Oh, that's the code here. Oh dear CC11, if only you read more poetry books and less time tearing them down in front of Alice, whose name is AL-12. My mother was so hard on him towards the end. I know he retreated from her. She felt betrayed by it. What else could he do? Can I go back to CC11? That was this. I've added Shallot 35. Seems to be... Hey. Chat, mods. Put this guy in the machine. Feed him to the machine. Just fed his whole life story to the machine. Shallot 35. Seems to the machine likes that one.
All the people here, all the voices in this place, they're all dead, aren't they?
But I'm not. Listen to my voice, Abby. Focus on that.
Who are you, Liam? Could it be Liam Shallot? Or Silverton? It's Lorena Soriano. This is a completely different book. So, mods, download this man and then send Norton antivirus to his house. Not Norton antivirus. That's the worst. So that's a very Her Story-like thing to happen. Where you just be like, I wonder if this letter combination does something. And it takes you somewhere where you're not sort of supposed to be, but the game is, you know, you've got to throw away the idea of supposed to be, you know. In an instant, you go from complete oblivion to a coldness crawling up your spine. Body lies heavy on the hard ground. Your eyes are shut tight. Your eyelids stiff and dry. It's worth looking at DP00, if only for contrast. Fourth right. Okay. Dorothea Pemberton's second book is eclectic. She quotes RS-83 Long John Silver, she insists is a real person, certainly more real than I. Joshua Silfer came along later. If I type... No, not... The machine says, I need to find In My Dreams I Walk. Okay, so I figured out how to unlock these additional notes.
In my dreams, I walk.
To understand. Unsurprising, that volume was written during a battle with typhoid, and this one during a battle with its consequences 4 years later. So I would be looking for DP 96, but you need both.
Okay, let's see.
Can't do. Hold on. Oh, I accidentally also got 11. Dorothea Pemberton was a genius, a visionary, and a very ill 15-year-old when In My Dreams was written. So can I do...
In my dreams, I walk. It's clearing again.
Okay.
I see through the walls. They are paper thin, covered with words.
Yeah, this kind of game, this game itches my brain. Silverton used them in 29, her ideas. need to source a copy. I think Pemberton meant Quentin LeMarchand before her death in 1911.
Why can't you find this book of yours somewhere else? Like, in a bookshop?
N-Piece doesn't exist out there anymore. It's from a previous revision. The only reason anyone has a copy is because of this machine.
Because of the machine?
Revisions are meant to fade away. Reality is meant to come back. But somehow, once a revision gets into this machine, it never fades away. It's like the machine won't let the world stop dreaming.
So, you're saying this machine is what did it? All of it. It's what made everything go wrong.
Books, ideas, have a power. And they weren't meant to be read this way.
Like what?
Over and over, obsessively, word by bloody word. Words are thoughts. They're meant to, I don't know, come and go, change, grow, not get trapped, not go round and round like a fever.
Interesting. Let's try LS-29. We don't know Silverton's first name. That was Lorena's name. I'm gonna go back to DP-11 because I skipped over that accidentally. End notes is sobering.
End notes.
It seems like it's just this one.
End notes. I got another one.
Good.
Perhaps someone else will.
Someone else.
She'll say it.
Pick up where I have left off. The rot inside my own brain is too severe. I must be cut off from the ship, lest I sink the whole thing.
Rest in peace, Dorothy. We hardly knew you. Dorothy Pemberton. Okay, so what am I looking for here? I don't know if I can do anything to confirm any of these things.
Academicalist Journal issue 2. Academicalist Journal issue 2. Academicalist Journal issue 16.
She's just gonna.
Academicalist Journal issue 16.
She's gonna keep saying them until there's an exclamation point. Well, this is obviously not
N-Piece.
right. Yeah. I mean. So. I don't know anything about EM. Right? I don't have an EM. Machine codes. This is the boot sequence. PR-37 is the code to load the previous. That's why. I get it. Last entry created is that. This lets you edit. These are the names of the editors. I'm just gonna go back a little bit. Source control, exercise caution. Oh, so I can put in codes to make or wipe a data source? Maybe I can't do that, but interesting.
Back here again.
Yeah.
Try something else?
I will try something else. I'm just pressing buttons, Liam.
Okay, let's see.
What was the last entry? Did I go here before?
He had believed that
Yeah.
benefit humankind. But the longer it ran, the clearer it became that humankind stood forever in a line, with those at the front
So the
taking
last
the largest
created
share.
entry was Alice in
So, to
1992.
put all the value in a single place was to starve those who could never
I'm
reach the
just
front.
revisiting some of the earlier ones now that I know a little bit more about how this works. So this book, Break Code, picked up at a flea market. There's a facsimile of one of your log entries dated 49. That would be CC 49. Tab A.
All right then.
Oh my god, I keep pressing shift to like capitalize. I don't need to shift. Fed in 2 more volumes. One you're gonna hate, and one, the weapon of the enemy.
Weapon of the enemy.
Just has me scared. Just as Emma is writing her last book. There's a moth in my damn room. The worst of the worst comeback. Just as Emma is writing her last book, the worst of the worst comeback. I found a letter written the year I left but hidden. Left for me to find, or I don't know. There are 50 psi sources in all.
There are 50 entries in the core archive. I think. It said that. I think it did.
Okay, sounds about right.
Okay. This is number 50. And I think I did CC 49. What I want to get is Emma. Emma's name is what? Mayfleur. Tab. Emma Mayfleur. 99? No. No. Okay. Worth a try. You can probably fairly reasonably brute force some of these. But that kind of is against the spirit. Okay. Pemberton 19. This was Pemberton 1900. This was DP00. Let's do. I remember you, Father, sitting in front of this machine, skinning wires and tying them tight. Remember you ripping pages from the Bible itself and feeding them one by one into a slot, trying to teach your previous machine to believe. Your precious machine. They're tricky. They're messing me up. I remember watching you back before I could walk, chewing on glass vacuum tubes because you weren't looking. Okay.
The Bible.
She says that like she's never heard of it. She's like, okay, the Bible, whatever that is. Something out there has the Bible. Okay, I want to go to DP00. Her second book. She quotes Robert Louis Stevenson, 1883.
50 men on the dead man's chest. Yo ho ho, and a bottle of rum. Drink and the devil had done for the rest. Yo ho ho, and a bottle of rum.
This book.
I got it.
Why was it?
That was
written?
not easy. I just got sidetracked.
The story I was told is it's a book to bring a loved one back from the dead, to put an end to their peace.
And someone used it.
I suppose, though it can't have lasted more than a moment. Nothing more than a dream. Until until someone else fed it into this thing.
It's Beatrice's favorite book. Let's see what she says. It's absurdity. We must aim for girls. Girls? Oh, really? Well, if that's your intention, dear sweet Cecil, then why don't you do something about it, you love-struck fool? Henry doesn't stop asking, and one day I will say yes to him, only to spite you. And so I did. They were flirting. So, Image in the Water is the name of DP-00.
An image in water.
Because you're standing on the shoulders of giants, and that's the only way you can see above the water. Okay. Neat. I will load previous.
Semantics is the creation of a reality, like dolls in their houses, coming to life.
This is side 2.
Light or dream. We
So
create
it's very early.
or we read or we
What
play.
is her first book?
We animate.
She died in 1911. Oh, it must be In My Dreams I Walk, huh? Is this sign number 1 then?
I see.
No, it's number 10. So that's not necessarily the order they were written. A few years before her death, she was sent to France. She wrote only that one last essay. Nothing else? She also rated 10? No. I mean, 11 was the last essay. Okay. Well, let me go back and look at some other things.
I must be cut off from the ship.
We don't know
That's the whole thing.
the titles of Kendrick's novels, so let's try to figure these out. Kendrick's first publication on Dark Matter, reminiscent of Silverton 29, which I think I still haven't found because I don't know Silverton's first name. Then Kendrick Goes Mad follows it with a novel. The novel is here. Issue 16 said it was eye-opening. That was the last issue before World War II. So the novel follow-up is this.
Juliet Basingstoke stood before her lover and knew in a moment of clarity like white glass that she was making a mistake. And she turned. And in that moment, became someone else.
Reviews of this year's novel, that's 1951. Pink and Kendrick.
In the shadow of a passage. In the shadow of a passage.
I send her flowers. She
I
sends them
send
back.
her flowers, she sends them back. I send her letters, she sends them back. I dragged her to my room and I told her and she wouldn't listen. So I had to give her something that she valued.
It's his fourth novel. Possibly cataloged by mistake. The plot: university lecturer has a torrid relationship with a
Wait.
student.
Can you hear that?
Hear what?
It's a car. Close by.
A car? So what? What does that mean?
Stay here. I'll be back. I will come back.
Don't you leave me down here. I'm not dying alone in some creepy church cellar.
Okay. Text of his new research stolen. Okay. Reader knows what the twist will be, but will the lecturer accept that the two were in cahoots all along? Nobody liked it. PK's wife didn't complain. Seeing as it's definitely about her, see volume
Literary
44.
review, volume 44.
Could that be LR-51?
He's gone. He just left me.
Nope. Okay. If I could get another literary review, then I could deduce what year volume 44 is, but let's go back.
Juliet Basingstoke stood before her lover and knew
Titles
the
of
moment
rest. This just takes me to Austin.
I cannot fix on the hour, or the spot, or the look, or the words.
So what else do I have here?
It is too long ago. I was in the middle before I knew that I had begun.
Don't know anything about Mayfleur or Silverton. Are they not allowed to be here? I thought we were on official business. I don't know what or why we're doing anything. But they did see... Liam did seem nervous about that car. So she found a letter written the year she left when she came back in 85. By who? Could it be her dad? No.
All right, Abby.
Nope.
It's just you now.
Academicalist's Journal. Cecil Calderly. I don't know that I have the title for PK. In either PK.
Okay, let's see.
I know PK-36 is time and temporality. What was 37? Whoops, it's 47. Okay, here we go. Temporality waits for no man.
Temporality waits for no man.
Legend tells us there must be two men in every love
Legend
triangle.
tells us that? Really?
But there is only him and two of us. We fight like dragons beneath the earth.
Why is it all these books turn out to be true?
Try to stay focused. You'll come back.
Doom comes to the doctorate.
Doom comes to the doctorate?
No, it's not that.
Doom comes to the doctorate?
I don't know what that is.
Liam?
I don't think he's here.
He's really gone.
I don't think he's here anymore. What was AT-59? The Iddles. Okay. I think I've gotten everything I can get out of Kendrick for now. Let's learn some more about Quentin.
The weapon of the enemy? Literary Review, Volume 44? Doom comes to the doctorate?
And what I determined
Academicalist Journal, Issue 2.
wasn't either of those. Fevers here inspired Kendrick, both in his fiction and his academic stuff. AJ-26. Why isn't that linked?
I come to the home of rational thought. Let's begin with a
Because I'd already seen it. C-89. No. No. Who's 89? QL? No. Oh, these usually help.
All right then.
CC. The journal would run for 45 years and 37 issues, with the steady hand of its editor, Monsieur Latour. His daughter wrote a pamphlet on a life unlived 2 years after he passed. A list exists for this publisher.
On a life unlived.
By the daughter of Latour. Could it? What if I did RC-89? Rampaging Christ, 89? Church of the Lampaging Christ sounds like a violent missionary organization. It is not. It is an anti-scientific body dedicated to the destruction of knowledge itself for the betterment of human segregation. The dark spin-off of Tennyson's Metaphysical Society. Christ would not, I think, have approved the use of his name. Pamphlet is not recorded from here from a desire to preserve the ideas, but to serve as a lighthouse for future generations. Tower on the foundering rock, steer away. Avoid the rhetoric of the closed-minded, for the universe will never fold itself tightly enough to meet these people's needs. The author was probably Erstwhistle. I cannot recommend his 1932 screed. Let me write down blank E32. Like, I could brute force that, right? There's 26 letters, you know? He published something also this very year, so I'll write 74. Yeah, okay. Could it be this? No. Or 32. Where do I go from here? This was a dead end because I don't think I was supposed to find her yet. Or maybe not. I guess I don't know
All right then.
anything. H.
Literary Review, Volume 44?
I'm just going in circles right now. Le Marchant Widow. After he died, age 68. Who? I don't know his widow's name, I don't think. Erstwhistle, Cecil's namesake? So is that Cecil Erstwhistle?
I see problems. They move like woodlice, scuttling into the cracks in society.
He hated the French. He's best known for hurting Anglo-Gallic relations by destroying the only drafted Le Marchant's masterpiece revisions. It's a shame he didn't destroy his own writings instead. Call this document of corrections foul is to insult rotting corpses and festering sewage, both of whom have a necessary place in the scheme of things. A world without Erstwhistle's contribution would be a world improved, as he has recently confirmed. Tadpole of a man. The copy came with a bonus tucked inside JS38. Love to know how it came to be there. I have JS38, right? No, I don't. So let's check that out.
Oh, that rat bastard. He turned you against me, Mayflower. But that wasn't enough. He had to destroy me, my reputation, mind. Hell hath no pit deep enough, but I suppose he will have written himself into heaven. I know how it works as well as him.
Wait, so J is Silverton. J. Silverton. He has a 1929 thing that I need to visit. And she replied, Mayflower? That's probably Mayfleur. Emma Mayfleur, 39. check that off. Okay. 5 years later, J.S. was dead with only one more publication to his name. So, between 38 to 43, I guess it would be 39, because they can't double up. Hey, they would really not like authors who publish multiple times a year. They have no system in place for that. Let's get some jelly beans. I've kind of eaten too much candy today. Hey, one of these sure looks like cinnamon. But it's not. Okay. I have a few leads. I have 4 things written down that I think I can... 4 codes written down that I can go for. Let's get the reply to this letter.
Okay, let's see.
That's not... I'm a little... Her reply. So is there a different Kendrick? An accusation wrapped like a novel in like a filthy disguise. A young student finds a notebook. Oh, this might be Doom. What? It just jumped me over.
Wait, what just happened? What's all this?
What's all this
It's
then?
gone wrong. Okay. I don't know.
Alice? Alice?
Wait, is it working?
I think it's talking. Alice, is it? Tell it is Alice. Alice, it is. Tell it is. It is. Moonbear, Moonbear. Do you remember? Oh my, the machine is talking because it's an Inkle game, like, of course. Do you remember how we sat on the flagstones and read? Okay, I gotta write down a lot of these. I don't think BE-44 is... Those don't look like codes to me, but I'll follow up on them. KC-62. I didn't know before. Yeah, that seems like it's also just a word. You can only speak in... The devoted machine gives undivided attention. Yeah, like that. Constant observation I should have understood. But I gave it myself, same as Beatrice gave herself to you. And now, here I am. Over and over while she is gone. So these are just like, here. You must do one last thing for me, Alice, please. I know, I'm sorry, it hurts. Just one last thing. Then I'll be gone. Good girl. I don't have long. There's something dangerous down here with me. A minotaur in the maze. Maze. Come on, this game is so fucking cool. One of the sources. Something I read that didn't want to be read. The power of a revision only lasts as long as it is being read. So find it. Wipe it, please, for me. So this is the code to wipe, I assume. I'm gonna click it. Oh shit, I want to go back. To erase data from the machine, please enter Beatrice's magic word. 2 men stand on either side. Password is never password, silly. Fuck you. Go to hell. Go to hell. Okay. I want to go to the previous because there was stuff. What is this place? How did you get here? A rabbit hole, perhaps? This is not what it said before. Through an archway path or down a flight of stone steps. Pass. Path. Fountains play in the middle of this space. Opposite is a narrow gap in the stone wall. Heavy door carved in symbols stands to the left. TR-19. Arrgh! In the center of the room is a fearsome minotaur. It's like an... Did we feed it a choose-your-own-adventure novel and it became evil? Two identical wooden doors. Are in the front of you needing specific conversation. Let's go do 43. Hi, welcome in, Ralphine. You love previous Inkle games. Is this one good? It is mind-boggling, and John Ingold is up to his old tricks. I would say if you like previous Inkle games, you'll get a kick out of this. Yeah, mind-boggling is the way to put it. It's also reminding me a lot of like Her Story. If you've ever played that game, not an Inkle game, but also very worth a couple of your hours if you haven't. Right now, we're being chased by a minotaur. What was it? WI-93. To erase data from the machine, enter the magic word. But I don't know the magic word yet. The magic word is not word. Maybe it's... Nope. Yeah, I don't think moon bear are actual words. And I don't think no is a word either. Yeah, correct. So, at some point, I've got to figure this out. But let me try to get back. I need to find out the... Did I record wipe? Please tell me I did. Yep, source wipe. Needs password. Shoutouts to Joseph Humphrey also, who I assume coded all of these menus and the UI elements. And probably did the UI art as well. He usually does. He's great. Looks hard, but that's fine with me. Yeah, I've only been playing for an hour and I don't fully know what's going on. But I do think this is the kind of game where if you come in an hour in with no idea, I'm not surprised if you're totally lost. I'll give you like a quick rundown, but I also don't want to spoil anything if you intend to play. But basically, we are locked in this room with this machine, and you input a 4-character code, and that code will take you basically to a work of literature, a book or a letter or an essay or whatever, that has been previously inputted. So I'm going to put in KC62. I don't know what it is, but I had seen it written somewhere. And so KC62 is a book about livestock. And we read notes from the various users of the machine, the people who have kept up this database, and they will tell us, wait, what the fuck? That's me. I'm Abby. Sorry, I was explaining things to you and I just had a what the fuck moment. Preserved for posterity while my daughter Alice grows and changes every day. So I'm going to look at, I know Beatrice's code. All right, so it sounds like Abby might be a friend or maybe a cousin of Alice.
Hey, that's my name.
Yeah, that's my name. But we are, no, this is not my name. This is an association-based bitwise interpolator that is currently inactive. That sure sounds like it's us, though. Yeah, there are faces in the machine. A lot. This is the most voice acting for any Inkle game. Mostly it's just 2 characters, but when you find a new book, they'll read a little excerpt from it.
Please, Liam. Please come back. Don't leave me down there in the dark. I don't like it.
Like, status 18% matches up perfectly with the fact that I have 9 out of 50 named titles of the 50 sources, right? I'm 18% of the way through and analyzing 50 sources. So am I the association-based bitwise interpolator? Seems likely to me. I'm a little afraid to hit stop. But you know what? We ball. Do it or stop. This seems like a bad idea. I'm gonna stop. I'm not gonna... Deactivation aborted. Oh, great. I'm glad. Where else can I go here? That might be a way to, like, end the game or something. I'm not totally sure, but it seems like it would wipe away all of my codes. That was what I was afraid of. So I don't want that to happen. But I am now, I wasn't before, but I am now suspicious. Okay, I have a few other codes here that I didn't get to work on. I still gotta figure out the Minotaur, but I don't know how to get back there. It's the most incredible book I've ever read. It's like lightning from a clear sky. Joshua Silverton, only 26 years old, must have been the greatest mind in DME. It's hard to summarize the contents, so make it and read it. But he's basically mixing Pemberton and Le Marchand and using early quantum mechanics to pull it all together. Here's the payoff. The unresolved information creates a quantum system. Frey, they're talking about quantum stuff again. So I got no answers. That's your field. It's obviously true. It's completely revolutionary. This is how revisions are born. I still don't fully know what a revision is. But to me, It sounds like revisions were maybe created by Quentin LeMarchand in his book Revisions, or created or theorized or whatever. It sounds like they're alternate reality, temporary alternate reality versions of books that this machine creates, according to quantum magic. Okay. Yeah, some kind of history rewriting type stuff. But Liam was saying that they're supposed to be temporary. They only exist while you're looking at it, of course, because they're quantum. But something about this machine broke that, where it's permanently fucking things up. Do we have DP-96? Yes, we do. I have that. So this is interesting. Silverton's next paper took as long to write another paper as it's taken me to track it down. 2 years? Which would make this 31.
All right then.
The machine is an observer collapsing the wave functions on its own. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. You're the scientist, not me. What is this? Oh, I don't have a title, but I.
End piece.
Surely not end piece, but.
On a life unlived.
No. Did he write the Bible?
The weapon of the enemy? Doom comes to the doctor?
I don't think it's any of these. Okay. I don't know the title of this most amazing book ever. It looks like it might have the word quantum in it. But let's try JS31. This is his next paper. And it's total rubbish after the success of... Yeah.
Quantum conceptuals in nature.
Got it. See, you just gotta go one more step. After this is success...
Still there?
Hey, he's back!
Liam? Yes, I can hear you.
Bad news.
Where did you go?
Up top. I could see. But they still don't know. They rolled straight past.
They rolled straight past, okay. We're undercover.
Who?
The enemy. The ones who've got the book we're after.
The weapon of the enemy?
Are we even safe down here?
For now. The soldiers have moved away, sweeping another block. Good thing Calderley hid this machine in the basement of a church. Churches are the one place these bastards never go.
I don't understand.
Abby.
Sorry, I'm eating jelly beans, by the way.
War with itself. One side just wants to live, but the other never wants to die.
What does that mean? Who are this enemy? What do they want?
Everything. Forever. They're wolves and they don't care who they savage along the way.
Are they people?
But what do they even want, this enemy?
About 20 years ago, the richest and most powerful people in the world stopped dying. They keep getting older and richer and nastier, but they never drop dead. It's more than just bad luck.
No one lives forever.
Amen to that.
Liam, there's an entry here. Under my name.
Don't worry about it. It's just a coincidence.
Yeah, that wasn't convincing.
Really? You seem very sure.
Our work is what's important, not how we got here. It only matters what we do.
Are you gonna tell me I'm a robot? Also, what's the fucking Minotaur? And how do I get back there? Because I kind of got off track.
Well, you were gone, Liam. something happened. The machine went crazy, started spewing all these codes.
Well, I'm back now.
It was talking. It was talking to me.
But what did it mean?
I've no idea. The thing's fallen apart.
I think it's Cecil's brain.
Everything else.
So, I'm imagining it, am I?
I didn't say that. I'm just saying we don't have time to spare on mysteries. The soldiers have gone for now, but they'll be back any minute.
Okay. Alright. I gotta get back to the... Okay. Is this the work of another writer completely? Or was the last one? It's so different from quantum conceptuals in nature. I'll have to find his first paper to be sure, but he was barely done with his degree when he wrote it. Issue 10 of Academicalist's Journal covered it.
Okay.
Do I have Kendrick
Let's see.
32? I think I do. No. Yes, I do. Yeah, it's one of the ones that I have not named. So, let me go back. I know AJ 10. Which would be AJ 35 or AJ 36 would have it. But I want to go previous. Because
What we do not see is, by definition, emotion.
so what I'm looking for is this code mentioned his age. He was 26. Oh yeah, 26 years old. But he wrote something the year he graduated. Whoops. Oh, this is fine. I wanna... He was barely done with his degree. I'm not gonna like totally brute force it. I'm just... I knew that there had to be a narrow range here.
Semiotic assertions.
I think that's this.
Semiotic assertions.
A Yorkshireman.
When one looks out into space, one sees the majesty of the cosmos, and you can't help but think, I'm so small, what good is he? And yet, who made the statement? It wasn't the gods.
He tries to join up cognitive science and astrophysics. Keeps getting stuck on God. See RA 2 years later. RA 26. That's a new name. I still got a few more things to check. Silverton knew he didn't have the stuff. He stole someone else's work on 29.
I meant what I said before, Liam. The machine was trying to speak to me.
It's just a machine, looks like it's full of ghosts. It's just wires and plastic.
Formaldehyde resin.
Formaldehyde resin, then.
Okay. Let me... Should I keep doing JS? Let me do the 43. Oh, this was when he died. This archive is no place for a death certificate, but this one is striking. I felt the machine needed to see it. This is what Le Marchand would call a revision. I am certain of it, a consequential reality.
The Pen of Galileo.
See quantum conceptuals, and this would be JS31.
The Pen of Galileo.
Yep. Neat. Okay. Cross that off the list. Oh my god, I got a cinnamon. I like cinnamon flavor, but cinnamon Jelly Bellies are fucking, oh, like really bad. Reverend Alfonso. He drew dark matter entanglement and theology together. I'm fed in the Bible already because in my view it must all be connected if any of this is true. Did he meet something Kendrick? Probably not. Kendrick would have looked through him. Current title. The Bible.
Bible?
She's like, are you stupid?
On a Life Unlived? The Weapon of the Enemy?
No, I doubt it. I doubt it's any of these.
Doom comes to the Doctorate?
Nah. Okay. I don't know what it is.
Dark Matter Entanglement. DME.
It's an old term for revisions.
Okay. That.
Revisions. I don't like revisions. They seem like curses to me. Always going wrong and no one ever knows why.
That's what I'm here for. I'm monitoring you. Just stay focused. Don't let your mind wander.
Okay, sir.
What do you mean?
You know what I mean. What we think matters. What we imagine matters. So stay on it.
Don't imagine. Was the fucking machine talking to me? Did that happen because I was alone and I was kind of panicking and I was imagining I read about the Minotaur trapped in the maze and I started imagining it and my mind wandering made the machine conjure that for me? That would be fucking crazy. I'm just tracking down things that I had noted for later.
In a world of fools and cretins, of shifting ideologies and wavering belief, a good fixed man is like a tree in a storm, firm and strong, till finally he breaks.
Once a nincompoop, forever a nincompoop. I'm always saying that. Repair door car. Trees have deep anchoring, well-considered roots. May lose branches to protect the trunk. I hope to meet Erstwhile one day so I can steal his crayons. If you ever read Gao, I would eat an ICB. Repair door car. Oh, that's the Bible. If you ever read the Bible, I would eat an ICB. Or
I should note down the title that goes with this code. It's clear enough.
yeah, no, I got it.
The Bible.
In the beginning was the Word.
Who is GA? It wasn't written in 00, you know. God Almighty 00. Yeah, okay. I guess 00 in a manner of speaking was in fact the year that was written. Okay, I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you. I apologize for the spurious author and date. It made me chuckle. The machine has taken it more seriously. Of course. I fucking love John Ingold so much. Someone returned from the dead in this because people believed. Hold on, Dad. You were perfect just as you were. I'm coming for you. That can't be 1909. That has to be a corrupt. Yep, there it is. I know that's Beatrice. Why is it taking me to Beatrice? You cannot compute in a vacuum tube. So I've been feeding it the classics. And of course he's been releasing them again. Well, dear, I've sealed that option up behind the name of a creation we haven't made yet. She made the password. Is the password Alice? Beatrice Dueler is the cleverest woman alive.
So, the enemy. They stole the book and used it to do what?
Save people.
From what?
Doesn't sound so bad.
Save. Like files on a computer. But always the wrong people for the wrong reasons.
They're making themselves immortal.
The wrong people.
Absolutely.
Or they're making... Yeah.
Rich, the powerful, the cruel.
No
I don't
way.
know what world we get if we destroy this thing. But it's got to be a fairer one than this. Destroy this one book and we at least give everyone else a chance.
I know how to destroy NPs, but I need Beatrice's password. I think I might have deduced her password. I have a couple thoughts. Excuse me. Was this really not?
Doom comes to the doctorate.
Oh, it was. I just never placed it. Stupid. Silly me.
The pen of Galileo? On a life unlived? The weapon of the enemy?
You are stealing my nuts. Where to next? Let's go
Alright then.
to EM39. Oh my gosh, it's getting late.
Deny it, we were close once.
Frey's streaming soon, so I'll probably end.
Whatever we had, it's gone, like the frost of winter. I intend to marry him once we have enough money. Do not contact me again.
I think. She married, I believe she married Kendrick. Because there's a part that refers to her as Kendrick. Kendrick's said like, oh, he wrote a letter to you, Mayflower, and then in the responses she says, Kendrick wrote this reply, something like that. This remarkable machine deduced who this letter was for using LR-33. Interesting. Okay. And the recipient would try one more last desperate time a year later. The recipient being... Wasn't it for Cecil? CE40? Maybe I'll try CE40. Oh, maybe Silverton. Yeah, okay, Silverton.
What we eat, we devour. What opens, holds. Findings cannot lift. Reality hangs like a darkened cloth over our eyes.
You know what else this game reminds me of is Orwell. I played both of those games. I didn't love them. He sent it to PK, and PK was busy courting EM. His final novel, Kendrick's final novel, is Men Must Devour, published in 74. Do I have the PK 74? No. Something very wrong with this letter. I've not been able to shake its words from my mind. There's something even more wrong about the letter he wrote after this one. He wasn't supposed to have... Or no. He did a 43. No, 43 was his death certificate, right? JS... Or could it have been after his death certificate?
Men must devour.
That's not this.
Men must devour.
I knew that. And I don't think it's this either.
Men must devour.
It's PK 74.
What happened to this book after it was stolen?
There's no way to be sure. It found its way, somehow, into the hands of someone who understood what it was worth, what it could do.
Okay. Alright. Well, let's say... Okay, it's stupid. It's Kendrick. I knew that. I knew that.
Doom comes to the doctorate.
I don't know why it's not locking that in place, but... The plot. Oh, maybe this is Doom Comes to the Doctorate?
I
No.
can get the title that goes with this one.
No. It's... duh. It's
Men must devour.
He...
He reads the letter, and it is like pepper on his eyes. He clutches at his face. Still there, he thinks. Like hatred, boiled down to little bits. Small enough to snort. A foul cocaine.
Professor reads an ancient book, but it is a weapon and it eats his mind from the inside. The King in Yellow. His wife cannot help him. The whole thing is told by the professor as his mind folds up on himself. It ends mid-sentence, with the professor apologizing to his wife for doing the same thing to her a year before. A year after the publication of this maniac book, Pinkin was committed to an institution where he later died. Why? Unclear. His widow only said it was deeply personal matter. But if this archive proves anything, it is that all matter is personal. Nothing exists outside of the people who observe it. 2 years later, her novel is about a nurse tending to victims of an insane war. I miss you, Dad. I did a card catalog under AC, if you can read it. AC card catalog. But in the meantime, I want to find... It's either going to be EM or EK 76. Probably M. No? Oh, 2 years after that, 77, sorry. I skipped a step.
You need to hurry up. They're gonna find us eventually. We're using too much power to stay hidden.
Don't rush me.
Don't rush me,
If they
dude.
find this thing, then it's over.
What makes you so sure? A book is a book.
Some people don't believe in revisions. They think the world is how it is, but I can't believe that. I won't believe it.
Okay.
Do you really think it can be different?
What we're seeing every day is a bad dream, but dreamers wake up. That's what we need to do. We all need to, before it's too late.
Wake up, sheeple.
You're a good man, Liam. Do you know that? Might not be many left, but you are one.
You don't know me.
I wish I did. You really think one book can make a difference?
The enemy out there is strong because it had the advantage all this time. We neuter that advantage and we neuter the enemy.
Alright.
Okay, let's see. End piece.
This might be it.
Liam, I think this is it. This one is the book.
This is end piece. Are you sure? There should be a way to retrieve the sources that are inside this thing. Maybe something on one of the early screens, I don't know.
The heart sees more than the eye. The eye can be made to see. What is given space to be seen is heard, and rejoice, for we find the heart open, the sky closed.
The heroine of Kendrick's last novel is a plucky young academic turned war nurse who turns the table against the Reich in Vichy, France, by leading a rebellion of the injured and the sick and the dead. Second half gets psychedelic. She acknowledged it
Literary
here.
Review, volume 72.
But it comes from a place of deep humanity, raises a mirror to the dark machine of the Vietnam War. It was popular, more so than Doom Wild, which sounds like it would be a different Emma Mayflower or Emma Kendrick. What is the point of continuing here? This will be my last card. I can't do it, Father. Whatever it was, it died with you. Weirdly hard to find now. Apparently there's only one left. Okay, let me see if I can... That takes me here. I said this place would kill you. Perhaps if the machine had said it, you would have listened. I'm glad it didn't tell little Billy one about you. Billy? That would be BI-11. Maybe? Or BI-17? Father, I tried. I couldn't find it. I found something else instead, something better. I'm going to try to use it. I want to wipe it.
password?
I know
locked?
it's password locked.
Any guesses?
Enter code for release. Total source is 50. Enter code for release. Or return. I think Bill was the password. I think that was correct, but I need a different code for release here. That doesn't work. No. Release. I need to destroy EK-77. Brother. Do I do it, chat? I'm pressing the
Oh, I
button.
really hope this works. How do we even know the
Okay,
title
I'm
of
not
this book
dead.
we're after?
Multiple reports. Multiple sources. This book's been out there in the wild for years now.
You sure?
Deadly sure.
Wow. Okay.
Wouldn't be here. It's the most powerful revision there is.
Heart sees more than the eye. The eye
How do I
can
wipe
make
this?
see. What is given space to be seen is heard, and rejoice, for we find the heart open, the sky closed.
Oh, I can type maze to enter the maze. That's how I get back there. I should read. This is her giving up. Enter code for release. 77. Entry located. Release EK-77 and all associated data. Do it. Kill him, Anakin. Did I win?
I'm not sure what happened.
It
What did
didn't.
you see?
I need another way to get rid of EK-77.
I tried to wipe the book. End piece. But it didn't work.
Oh, then that's it. It must be. Only that book would be able to recreate itself after deletion.
It recreated itself.
You said the book was stolen, and we can't destroy it. It's out there, and they've got it. They've won.
Yes, I know, except the book's a revision. Revisions are like dreams. They only last as long as they're being read. Except somehow, being inside the machine keeps them alive.
Yeah, okay. Well, I feel like that might be a good place to end stream. Wow. I am really enjoying this game. Really enjoying this game. I hope I kind of fucked up because there's not... Abby's gone. I got rid of Abby because I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. So hopefully that doesn't doom me. Because so I misunderstood. I'll just talk through it. when I successfully typed the password, it said enter code for release. And I'm like, oh, that must be like an extra password. No, it's saying enter the page, like the code number that I want to get rid of. And I was like, maybe Abby is the second password. I don't know why I did that. That was really stupid. But maybe it won't hurt. Maybe it will.
Okay, let's see.
But I need to find, next time I play the game, I need to find another way. Oh my god, another way to get rid of this thing. Presumably that's not just destroying the machine. Well, can I hit escape? Aha, yes. I can restart. Modify settings. Send feedback. Show credits. More Inkle games. I think I have all the settings I want. Actually, let me do this. I just turned up the audio. I'm going to turn it down in here. That way my OBS settings don't go completely wrong. Alright, well, thank you so much for watching. This game seems very, very, very cool. I think I'm making progress. I might have 1 or 2 more streams. I think John said something like it could take up to 6 hours or so. So we're probably nearing the end. I don't know if I'll... Knowing Inkle, I won't need a full completion of all 50 titles, but maybe I will. Yeah, thanks for watching. I'm gonna go raid Frey, who's streaming. Alright, thank you, bye!